Good afternoon, everybody. This is Stephen Maxwell, and I am running for your 51st governor, November the 8th, 2022. Check by my name, please, as governor of Tennessee. This is how many people right now are making accusation. And did you see that number? I want to make sure you see that number. Do you see it? That's how many people, 132, are making an accusation against me right now. And just wanted to let you know that they are probably going to form some papers of some kind. Believe it's called a petition, and they are going to go around and tell you that I'm doing all kinds of things and that I don't need to be running for governor. They're probably going to send me the petition along with a letter. And I want you to know that I don't believe the petition. I'd like you to know not to believe the petition either. Okay? Because I haven't had a relationship man to woman, or what they like to say man to man. I haven't had a orientated relationship. I'm trying to be clean as I can. Since 2008. So people just need to go on. And I don't work the LGBTQ way anyway. And I'm not for the LGBTQ. Okay? I throw their hind end out faster than trash. Okay? As governor, I want to raise the money, give raises for teachers. I want the school board under investigation at all times. I want law enforcement to be under investigation at all times. I want elected leaders, city and county, to be investigated at all times. And if it comes to it, the state house to be under investigation at all times. I want every person that wears a badge to either participate in investigations or they need to be fired, and not even unarmed guards. I don't know what is going through a lot of people's minds. I don't know what's going through their hearts concerning this election that is coming up, or the election that is coming up in 2022 for the gubernatorial campaign. Now, I have expressed myself much about education. I haven't seen any numbers. I haven't seen the checks that have been made, the authorizations that have been made. I've seen where my colleague on the other side of the fence is making up big words and big letters and big to-dos about education, that they are doing this and they are doing that. No, they're not. There's no money. I want to see the receipts. I want to see the salaries. I want to see the paperwork. I want to see the redacted account statements that says they are giving into the schools, and the school boards and the county and city and state officials are not taking trips on taxpayer money going to Bora Bora or Bahamas or Hawaii. Because if the parents have to pay for school supplies, if the schools have to demand that the parents pay for school supplies, somebody's having them a nice little trip. And it's not on acid either. I mean, first class on taxpayer money. Am I making the allegation? Absolutely. Guess what? They're going to make allegations that I'm gay. They're going to send around petitions and participants to sign those petitions that I'm gay and I need to drop out the race. Well, guess what? It is none of your business. Because I'm not. I am heterosexual as can be. I want you to see this face. This face does not have makeup on it. These hands do not have makeup on it. You understand me? I don't wear makeup for the camera. I don't wear makeup, period. I think that's effeminate, and it should not be. You understand? It's time to show our true self if we're going to be politicians. It's time to show our true self if we're going to be participating in being leaders of a state or of a country. Show the true self, friend. Tell them how you're threatening folks when you're going out on campaign trails, you senators, you congressmen, you elected officials in the city and county. Tell them how you're threatening the married women. Tell them how you're threatening the married women that if they do not sleep with you, gentlemen, that you're calling in their loans, you're calling in their car notes, you're having them investigated federally. You're going to investigate their husband and their children. You're going to make sure their children are watched on a constant basis. Oh, did you not think I knew this? Did you not think I knew this? Did you not? You hide behind so many masks, we don't know what face to look at. To be honest with you, some of us think we're looking at the south end of a horse going north. All 535 of you. It's time to take off the masks. City mayors, city commission, county commission. It's time to be real. If you're not going to be real, then quit. Stop spending taxpayer money that does not belong to you. Do you understand me? Because we, the people, will stand and we will prosecute you. If I have to do it personally and stand alone on it, I will have you prosecuted. The education system is going to get much better. Teachers are going to get raises. Teachers are going to get raises. We are going to dip into the Tennessee Lottery Fund. Teachers are going to get raises. Superintendents and boards of education, you are going to be investigated. So just get ready for it. Law enforcement agents, you are going to be investigated. Do drive-bys, shoot me down, blow me away, stab me. I don't give a flying flip. You are going to be investigated. Going to toss my body over the bridge like you've done everybody else. You are going to be investigated. I have had it with the corruption of this age. I've had it. I've had it. That men and women think they can wear a badge and think they can live above the law. It's wrong, and you're not going to do it under my watch. And if I was POTUS, you wouldn't get a dime federal-wise. Not a dime. You want to be your own self-sovereign state? Be my utmost guest, but don't walk out the state. If you are a sex offender, if you're a weapons offender, if you are a civil union, if you are an illegal immigrant, your fat butt's going to meet the door of the Tennessee line. I am sending you out. A lot of governors ain't going to appreciate it, but I'm sending you out of here. You are not going to stay in the state of Tennessee. It is not going to happen. I am not going to continue to fill up the prisons in my state under my watch, in my care, because your hind end can't keep your mouth shut, can't keep controlled, and can't keep your pants zipped. You are going to learn self-control. You are going to learn anger control before you ever touch a gun again, before you ever touch a woman again. And I'm going to show you how. The very first step is out of this state. Out. It ain't going to be anger management. It ain't going to be any community service. Your fat hind end is leaving the state. I don't care if you served in the military. I don't care if you served as a police officer. I don't care if you served as a representative of the state. Your hind end's gone. Once you're convicted, you're gone. And if you try and come back in, you're shot dead. I'm going to have people there to make sure the STK order is followed. And just to make sure we don't have state taxes while I'm on watch, we're going to put up toll booths. It's working for New Jersey, New York. Why can't it work for Tennessee? I think we can get better roads and better highways and better infrastructures if we put up a toll booth. I think we can have better schooling and better education. And we don't have to have kids fundraise for every little piece of furniture under the sun in your schools. That's slavery, by the way. That's fraud, waste, and abuse, and you're exploiting a minor child. And it's time to stop. When I first heard of that out of a child that is real close to me, with their parents, I was infuriated that our taxes were not being used to purchase furniture for schools. That is ridiculous. Do you understand me? Yes, I am mad. Yes, I am upset. The sovereignty of a church should never be infringed upon. No law enforcement officer, city, county, or state should ever walk in a church on duty and invoke or serve a warrant or a subpoena. You have no business in the church. No business whatsoever. I don't care who you are. Your hind end is not allowed in the church if you're on duty. And I'm going to make sure and put the state National Guard there to put a bullet between your eyes if you try that garbage. You want civil war, honey? I'll declare the civil war between state and law enforcement agents. I will declare the civil war. I will declare a police action, and I will ask that the state assembly declare the civil war. And I will sign the proclamation that your hind end is an enemy of the state for walking into a self-sovereign nation. Do you understand me? And abusing a self-sovereignty. A church does not answer to a country. A church does not answer to a state. A church does not answer to a city. Clergy do not answer to the country. Clergy do not answer to the state. Clergy do not answer to the county or the city. They answer to God Almighty. If ministers cannot represent the state, ministers need to represent their church to the state. And every last one of you need to keep your fat butts out of their house too. If you'd like to know more, Maxwell for Tennessee Governor 2022.vistaprintdigital.com. I am going to make these executive orders. I am going to sign these executive orders. And if these executive orders are broke, if they become law, rule of law, or law itself, your hind end is in major, major hot water. I'm going to tell you that right now. I will have your badge removed from your chest, your gun removed from your side, your law enforcement license expelled. You will not ever be a police officer in this state again. Not even an unarmed guard, not even a private detective. There will be a charge on your record. Until and unless you leave the state of Tennessee, the charge will always be there. I don't care if you have a wife. I don't care if you have kids. If you step over the line, I'm going to help you fall. And you're going to fall so hard, you're not even going to have a 401k in the state of Tennessee anymore. You're not even going to have retirement in the state of Tennessee anymore because half of your retirement's going to that church and half your retirement's going to the state to help the widows and the orphans. Ha-ha. So tough. All corrupt officials will be dealt with, whether they leave the state of Tennessee or their land ownership is expelled. We're going to start taking your land. We're going to start taking your money. We're going to start taking your vehicle. We're going to place so many judgments on you, it ain't funny. Be corrupt. Please be corrupt under my watch. Please, by all means. This is not PTSD talking. This is Stephen Maxwell talking. This is not crazy. This is actual fact. These are things that I am going to do. You understand? There will not be a press corps in the State House. I'm not going to allow it. You're not going to write every little thing down that I say in the hallway. Your hind end's going to be across the street. My state sheriff police commissioner is going to investigate every last police action. Everything, down to the nitty-gritty, everything. I want you to know that right now. Every last stinking thing. Want to say how much I appreciate the Tennessee State Troopers, by the way. While I'm thinking about it, happy 90th birthday, I was told. Thank you so much for your service. For those of you that are not corrupt, happy birthday. I will not allow the corruption to continue. You see it smoldering and smoldering and smoldering and festering and festering and festering. And you can only put garbage under the carpet for so long. You can only put garbage under the carpet for so long. And then you are going to start seeing mounds. You're going to inquire and investigate the mounds of trash that have just been swept under the rug and swept under the rug and swept under the rug. You understand? I'm not fake, I'm real. And I'm gonna tell you now, you're gonna see a real governor do some real work. Even from the time that I start with my hand off the Bible, when I have completed the oath, you're going to see me start work right there on that stage. I'm going to have a table right there on that stage. You understand? And all how many are there? I believe there are about 38 to 45 executive orders. Every last one of them going to be signed right there and then. You understand? Right there and then, right in front of all the people. The people pay, the taxpayers are paying me to be their servant. So nothing should be hid. Nothing. Nothing needs to be hid. As far as I know, you have seen my birth certificate. As far as I know, you have seen my ID. I'm part of the state of Tennessee. I've been part of the state of Tennessee over 7 years. I'm way over 35 years old. I'm 42 or 30 years old, however it is. And I've been here longer than 7 years. I promise you that. Please keep me in mind when you go to the polls November the 8th, 2022. I want to be your next Tennessee governor. God bless the state of Tennessee. God bless you, and God bless America. Bye-bye.